Good morning, all you beautiful people. Today's date is March 26, 2023. This is Jahnyia Sampson, and we are live. Welcome to Jahnyia Sampson Live, episode 1, and we have a good one for you today, folks. Today we're going to be discussing the bodily posture of meditation. Thank you for joining me. The bodily posture of meditation. The word posture comes from the Latin word positura, which means a position or panere to place. This refers to how we place our body in space. Now, dream for a moment, if you will. There you are, walking in the park. It's a gorgeous day. Birds are chirping. The sun is out. It's warm. Not a cloud in the sky. It's stunning outside. While on this beautiful walk, you see a person. There they are, sitting. They have their legs crossed, their eyes are closed, and their hands are in their lap, or perhaps their thighs. Now, what might you assume they are doing? They are meditating. If I were to ask you, what would give you the greatest indication, visibly, that someone might be meditating? You would, of course, say their seated posture. Yes, the way they are seated. Now, most people think meditation is initiated with our minds, but in fact, meditation begins and is initiated with our seated posture. Who knew? Now you do. Positioning. Positioning is how we place and put our bodies in space. We will need to secure the best possible proper body positioning as we progress towards our goal of securing the bodily posture of meditation. Firstly, let's find a cushion that is appropriate for us to sit on. If you don't have a cushion, use towels. Try stacking them one on top of the other, making sure when seated, though, that your pelvis is above your knees. Perhaps put a yoga mat beneath you or another towel if you want to protect your ankles. I do this when I don't have a cushion with me. Regardless of what you sit on, whether a chair or a cushion, whatever it might be, your positioning is the initial requirement in your journey of assuming the bodily posture of meditation. Our first step in creating proper positioning or alignment, we need to make sure our pelvis is elevated above our knees. We need to make sure our pelvis is above our knees. This allows the pelvis to tip a bit forward, allowing the lower back, lumbar spine, the mid-back, the thoracic spine, and the upper back, the cervical spine, to stack one on top of the other. Now, should your knees be above your pelvis, you won't fall over completely, like a pile of wood maybe would, but you will have to hold. Holding, remember, creates more holding in the mind and body and adds unnecessary tension to keep you from falling. This is not what we want. Our job is to be as upright and relaxed as possible, not leaning in any direction. With your pelvis above your knees now, I want you to go ahead and start by positioning yourself at the front of your cushion or your mat or your towels. Go ahead and place the very bottom of your sitting bones, the front of the butt bone, at the front of your chosen seat. Whatever you're using, make sure that the front of your sit bones are touching the front of your cushion, chair, or towels, or just behind the front of your cushion or seat, whatever it might be. Just make sure that your sit bones are touching the front of your cushion or just behind. Play with this, please, until you feel comfortable. The third gesture in creating proper positioning is to simply sit up straight. There's no need to complicate this. It's quite simple. Your head looks straight ahead. Your shoulders are symmetrical. You might be thinking, though, well, Jahnyia, my back won't go completely straight. Am I doing this wrong? Okay, let me start off by saying, yes, that's true. The back will not go completely straight. But no, you are not doing it wrong. The spine has a natural curve to it. The lower back has a natural curve to it. Have a look in the mirror and see. The mid back has a natural curve to it. The upper back has a natural curve to it. There's nothing you can do about this. We don't have to do anything about these natural curves in the body. They remain as they are. Proper alignment is not having a back like a flat piece of board. It's about having each segment of the back stacked one on top of the other. And then your head upright with your shoulders symmetrical. Okay, everyone, let's pause here for a moment and take a big, deep breath. And exhale. Go ahead and breathe in again. And exhale. Our second piece, as we progress towards assuming the bodily posture of meditation, is surrender. Surrender yourself to the pull of gravity. The trick here is simple. Simply relax. Let go of all tension and holding. While in our seated position, let's do an exercise, everyone. This exercise is called progressive relaxation or body scanning. We will call it progressive relaxation for today. The name is pretty self-explanatory. While in your seated position, bring your attention to your left foot, please. As you bring your attention to the foot, you can notice the shift in energy here as you direct your attention to that segment of the body. Now, release and let go gently, relaxing the foot. Now, you might feel a distinct feeling shift in your foot as it relaxes. Please gently move up the leg to the next segment of the body. Do this for your calf, then your upper leg, your pelvis, your chest, back, shoulders. Bring your attention to your jaw and relax. To your face, eyes, and head. Bring your attention to these sections of the body and just let go. Notice the feeling tones in the body as you gradually relax the body piece by piece. With your body properly positioned now, pelvis above your knees, sit bones at the front of the mat or just behind, with your back straight, head up, and your shoulders symmetrical. In this increased, relaxed state, it has a feeling of rightness to it and is quite nourishing. Relax your body to the pull of gravity. Gravity pulls objects towards its center. We know this. That's how gravity works. However, when a body is relaxed and properly aligned, pelvis above the knees, sit bones at the front of the mat or just behind, back straight, lower back, mid back, upper back, all stacked one on top of the other. Head looking forward. With proper posture, the force of gravity actually works as a support system. And its force aids us on our posture and gives us a sense of buoyancy. We literally feel lifted. Surrender yourself to the force of gravity. Our third and final piece in our goal towards the bodily posture of meditation is allowance. Sit still and let the body do what it will. One thing that gets me excited when I'm out and about and I can see individuals sitting on a nice day, legs crossed, eyes closed, hands placed in their lap, sitting still. Most would assume by looking at them, trying to figure out what they're up to, you might think they could be meditating. You see they are still not oscillating or swaying from one side to the other with big waving movements, right? But what you don't see are the very subtle movements happening in the meditator. Now, when I use terms like sit still, what I mean here is like a kind of gradual softening of your mind and body. Stillness in that way is just softening the mind and body. Do not hold yourself like a stone statue of Buddha or a soldier at attention. You are always going to be moving. One of the primary laws of the universe is that everything is moving. The table you are sitting at right now is moving, but it appears to be still. The same thing occurs in the meditator as well. The body is always ebbing and flowing, jolting, twitching. The feeling as the breath moves through the body, and you can feel that instinctively as well. The body only appears to be still, yet it's in perpetual movement. The only true immobility can occur in our bodies through death. Our job here is simple then. Sit still and let the body do what it will. The more relaxed you are in your posture, coupled by your proper positioning, you can feel and notice the movements of the body, even the subtle ones. The real trick here is to do nothing. Let the body make the movements it needs to do, allow to take place what will. Your job is to be present and take notice of all the shifts and movements in the body as you are relaxed in your proper position. Noticing the body and mind exactly as they are now. Feel the sensations and the feelings. Don't move or try to change anything about your posture. Sit still and let the body do what it will. So there you have it, folks. You've assumed the best possible bodily position available to you at this time. Your hips are above your knees. Rather, your pelvis is above your knees. Sit bones are near the front of the cushion or chair with your back straight, head up, shoulders symmetrical. Thank you everyone for listening. These are just my opinions and understanding of the information in the text I was taught as a student in regards to the proper position of meditation. Seated meditation has many styles and they may vary. It's up to you to decide which is best for you at this time. If you require a more comprehensive understanding, I would suggest you checking out other books and information on the postures of meditation. My personal opinion, I would refer you to The Posture of Meditation by Will Johnson. This is Jahnyia Sampson signing off. Thank you, and until next time, have a wonderful day, everyone.